right, what's going on, guys? Salute. Shout out to all of you, man. I can't thank you enough. So many people have poured in over, the past couple weeks, subscribers. I just want to thank each and every one of you. I want to go ahead and put this disclaimer. This, to me, is not about money. I document my journey. I want to put the information out there. I don't want clout, recognition. I don't want notoriety. I just want to give back to the platform that more or less inspired me to take the chance and come here myself. And most of the content that I took in prior to coming here over the past couple years was pretty damn accurate. Always be mindful of someone that's going to tell you just good things about any place you go, because honestly, there's always going to be negatives, but the positives are even more than the content creators were able to put out, because I can't even describe it myself, having lived here. For those of you who have followed me for a while, I made the decision to come out to Thailand or to Asia to move out here. I had 3 places in mind. You can go way back in my videos and look. Thailand, Bali, Philippines. But coming to Thailand first, having visited Vietnam, Cambodia, with future plans to do Philippines, Malaysia, even other places in Thailand that I haven't visited yet. I just got to be honest. This place really sticks on you. I got to be fair. It's had its ups and downs, but man, it's unbelievable, because this place is almost like what the universe wants you to see about yourself. Because back in the States, I was more or less like an introvert. A lot of people in the U.S. are more or less like on defense. They don't let their guard down. I'm not saying completely let your guard down. What I'm saying is that, like, people are forced to go out and interact. Right now, I'm sitting on a rooftop bar, and you may say, "Oh, that's a lot of money. I'm out here blasting money." No, I'm having a couple beers, and I'm out of here. I just want to get a couple shots. I'm on the 6th floor right here in Chiang Mai. I'm gonna give you a little pan around. Check this out, guys. Beautiful night. I'm wearing my sweatshirt again. Check this out behind me. That's the Melia. It's hard to see, but the lights. It's the rooftop bar up there. Now that place is expensive. But if we go over here to this side, looking back towards the west, you can see the Marriott. I do not know the name of these other hotels. I apologize for that. But guys, you really will have an experience that you will never be able to let go. Every person I know that's come to Thailand, they can't let it go. Now, they may go back home, but they will always be fixated on coming back, because there's something about this place that does something to you individually. It doesn't matter what type of person you are, if you're extroverted, introverted, if you're a single man, if you're even a couple. Man, don't believe or buy into this damn stereotype that every person that comes here is this single guy looking for boom boom. It's complete and utter bullshit. 90% of the people that come here are probably couples, in my opinion. Maybe 80%, I'll say, at least here in Chiang Mai. Now, there are some differences between the cities of Thailand, differences in culture. Here in Chiang Mai, this is a pretty decent big city. Metropolitan-wise, it's about 2.5 million. Some people may throw different numbers out there. It's not a massive city, but we are a pretty big city. It's got everything you need. Right now, it's cool. We're talking 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, it's December, but it's gonna get even cooler than that next week. So temperatures are cooling off, believe it or not. Now, if you go to southern Thailand, if you go to Bangkok or Rooftop, Phuket, Pattaya, Koh Samui, if you go to these places, it's gonna be much warmer, much more humid. But the weather up here, we are nestled up in the mountains near Burma and Laos. And the weather completely changes right now. It goes dry, the humidity really comes down. Now there's still a little bit, but the nights really get wonderful. Daytimes, we're talking about upper 70s, around 80, maybe mid 80s some days, but next week it's gonna get downright, to me, like 50s, in the 50s at night. So with that said, guys, you need to understand there are some cultural differences even within Thailand, and there are places that may or may not be for you. I want to go ahead and start off by talking about Bangkok. I just recently went to Bangkok last week, just for a couple days. Had a freaking blast. 2 days, I fly down. It's cheap as fuck. It's like $40 for a 1-hour flight to Bangkok. And went down there, we did the river tour, the dinner, like river cruise with the lights, the show. We went out, we had a good time. I even took Supawati down to Soy Cowboy, because I'd never been. I would never dare go by myself as a man, or even go with one man. Like, honestly, in my opinion, if you want to go down there and escape, just take as many people as possible, or take some girl with you. Listen, I always joke with Supawati and say, listen, I just want her to come with, just so I don't get harassed. You know what I'm saying? But it's an amazing experience. But Bangkok is a big city. You're gonna have wonderful hotel options. Now, living there is a whole different thing. You've got smog, you've got more crime, more petty crime, you've got more, it's just a big city. The traffic sucks ass. Things can be more like frustrating in general, because it is a big, overwhelming city. It is not for me. That doesn't mean Bangkok is not fun. It is absolutely fun, but it's a place to come in and go out. You know what I'm saying?
Bangkok, oriented setting. The city don't know what the city is getting. The crypto tourism and the trip road and the show with everything but you grinning, you know. One night in Bangkok and the world, you're an oyster. The bar, the temples, but the pearls ain't free.
If he makes the transfer, you will get Teddy. If not, well then, hey, it's Bangkok.
Now, for those of you that want to go see other parts of Thailand, the islands like Phangan, Samui, maybe Phuket, Krabi, highly recommended. Like Koh Chang, go check it out, guys. There are so many different cultures, but these are more or less places to visit, go have a good time, and get out. But this was the perfect place for me. Chiang Mai is probably the best perfect city. It's big enough, it's got everything you need, but it is so chill and sabai. People speak slow, people are friendly, people still hold doors for everyone. The traffic is not as bad, the prices are much cheaper, but you still have your options of hotels. Like, if you want to go out and have a good time, like, I'm just like, it's a place to meet people. It's a place to meet people. Earlier today, a friend of mine from here, a Thai native, Thai, local guy that I've known since I've been here. We're doing a white Christmas party. They call it a white Christmas party, I think is what they call it. So basically, we go ahead and get the tickets, and not that much, 500 baht, which is $15, and that includes 3 drinks, 3 mixed drinks, or 2 glasses of wine, or a glass of expensive champagne, whichever you want to use. So with that said, this is the type of thing I'm talking about. You will have opportunities that just present themselves day to day. This is why making plans is pointless here. You just don't know. Honestly, guys, I love being here because I've got so many quiet places that I can go, just see new things. I can go into my own mind, into myself, and also have friends and meet new people. And just, guys, it's amazing, but it still has that big element of a nightlife. If you want to go out and do those things, and you want to go out and have fun, you want to hit the clubs or go to some private events or parties and stuff. And I'm not saying live this lifestyle, but it's just crazy how things work here. I think it's something that everyone must experience on their bucket list. I'm serious. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that Thailand is perfect. Like, I got shaken down this morning by the cops for 500 baht, which they set up these little miniature roadblocks where 2 or 3 of them will literally, they'll set up around a corner, and I'm on my scooter driving. I don't have a license, which many people here don't. And they're gonna get you for something, but they got me for driving straight across, which you're not supposed to do at a certain intersection, but which I do every day. And he goes, "Why you drive straight across? You see sign?" I said, "Yes, sir, I see a sign, but I drive across, it's much faster." I was honest with him. And he says, "Let me see your passport." So I take 500 baht out of my wallet, and I say, "Give me a moment." I take 500 baht out of my wallet, I fold it up, And then I reach in my bag for my passport, and I take that 500 baht and I slide it in my passport, and then I hand him my passport, and he goes, "Oh, okay. Have a good day, sir." You know, that's just how it goes here. The experiences, the people you meet, it's just amazing. But for me, this is Chiang Mai. This doesn't happen even anywhere else in Thailand, in my opinion. There's a whole different vibe and atmosphere when it comes to living in this part of the country, if you will. Like, the people are different. The food is very different. It's more sweet. It's more orange and yellow curry. It's not near as spicy, but they still eat weird shit here, guys. Like, Supai would eat. She came earlier to, last night she came back with a bag of pig's ears. Pig's ears. People eat chicken blood, like solidified chicken blood soup. I've seen pig brain soup since I've been here. So not everyone eats this way, but don't be shocked. I'm just telling you, this is why I love it. It's full of surprises, but it's small enough to meet people, to make friends, to know your neighbors, to establish a reputation, to have your little bit, some of your routines, which I've talked about before, but of course change those. But don't think that it's difficult here. I would say that if you gave me a choice coming here to this country, this is the place for me by far. This is highly subjective. Some people like the cities. Some people like riding the subways and the BTS. Some people like to be involved and enveloped in these massive bar scenes in Pattaya or Phuket. It ain't for me. But Chiang Mai, we have mountains, we have many temples. It's very sabai, quiet. Most things close around midnight, which as of yesterday, they lifted the rules where they allow some places to stay open to 4 a.m. Of course, you gotta pay the right people. So it's Thailand. So with that said, guys, Christmas is coming up. Good time. I just want to thank you guys, new subscribers. Seriously, as I said, I don't care about money. I want to give back to the platform that showed me the way. The people that put their videos and their content up here to show me what I was getting into, and take the chance to come halfway across the world to a place I've never been before, and into a language and a culture I've never experienced, or even spoken before, and to take that chance and that leap of faith. And I can't tell you how much it's paid off and how much of a blessing it's been, how much it's changed my life. I got to be honest. As I said, this is not some tourism type place. There is some of those elements in certain places, but Chiang Mai is a lot different. There are little areas like Hoi Pro over there, right down the street. But it's not that big of a damn deal here. But this is anywhere in the world, man. In America, it's just digital. It's OnlyFans, it's Tinder, it's online dating apps and shit. It's no damn different. So with that said, guys and girls, ladies, you too. This place is very inspirational. It takes you back to a place of a nostalgic place within yourself, where you really look at yourself and you come to terms and peace with who you are. But you also do this when it comes to other people. So you literally make legitimate friends. You meet legitimate people. Now, there are some issues with certain ones. Of course, that's anywhere you go in the world. But safety is not a concern. Healthcare is very cheap. Getting around is cheap. Living here is very cheap. Rent, $320 a month. That's my apartment rent. Honestly, renting a scooter, 200 baht per day, which is about almost $6, a little less than $6, but I don't even have a scooter every day. Now, if I want to go stay at that hotel right behind me, the Melia, which I have stayed there. I just stayed there last week. They've got the spotlights going, the rooftop bar. You can hear the party. It's just one of many. So, guys, it's festive, it's family oriented, it's fun. It's just enough and not overwhelming of a place when it comes to dipping your toes into living here and experiencing the Thai culture, where it's quiet enough, people are patient enough with each other, no one blows the horns here. It's just a great place to live. So guys, listen, I know I'm ranting and raving. I do appreciate all of you guys, you new subscribers. God, thank you all so much. I love y'all for real. I will try to continue to put content out. If you've got any ideas, let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. A lot of people ask me what I do for a living. I do small time investing type stuff. That's typically how I make, you know, what I make. And I'm talking about small time. Even like high yield savings accounts in America are yielding 5%. Whereas here, that's a big deal because inflation doesn't exist here. I'm not saying it can't happen or it won't happen, but inflation is very non-existent in Thailand. I'm dead serious about this. Even though in America, inflation's out of control. I know, I live there. I see the stories. I understand, I follow, I talk to people still. But in Thailand, inflation is very low, but it's not gonna last. So with that said, guys, I love y'all for real. There's digital nomad jobs. There's education visas, which are very easy to get. Just pay a little bit of money. We're talking less than, you know, $2,000 a year. So with that said, I love y'all. Throw me some love on this video. Welcome all of you. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.